Hi friends, welcome back. Alright, so today I thought we could read a new book. I've never read this book before. This is actually a book that I had borrowed from Miss Dawn, and I haven't even looked at the pictures yet. I know nothing about this book other than what I see here on the cover. And I can see that the title of this book is Mother Bruce. And something funny over here happened. It looked like it used to be Mother Goose, but then somebody crossed it out and wrote Bruce. And if I look a little closer, I see right here, this little duckling over here is holding a white crayon. So I wonder if he did that. And I wonder who Bruce is. I'm going to look at this picture a little bit more closely since I don't know too much about the book and see if I can gather some information. So I see we have 1, 2, 3, 4 little ducklings, I guess they are. And here we have this bear. I don't know, he doesn't look too sure about what's going on. He's got a squiggly eyebrow, he's got a frowny face, and look like they're in the woods maybe of some sort. I see grass, I see trees. There's like a lake back here with the reeds next to the lake, or maybe it's a pond or a river. I'm not really too sure. So why don't we get started reading, because I have a lot of questions that need to be answered, and the only way to answer them is to read the book. Oh, and look, just like we learned in our animal study, this right here is a den where the bears live and wolves can live and foxes live in a den. And it's different. Remember, the burrow is the one that goes under the ground. They're little trails under the ground where like rabbits live. But the den is on top in the mountainside or in a hill just like this, so that way the animals can stay nice and warm. So maybe that's where this bear lives. Let's keep reading and find out. Mother Bruce. Bruce was a bear who lived all by himself. He was a grump. All right, so this bear's name is Bruce. Look at that. He did not like sunny days. He did not like the rain. And he did not like cute little animals. Bruce only liked one thing: eggs. He collected them from all over the forest. Good morning, Mrs. Sparrow. So he's getting some eggs from Mrs. Sparrow. But Bruce didn't eat eggs raw like other bears. Instead, he cooked them into fancy recipes that he found on the internet. So he's got hard-boiled egg, fried egg, quiche. He's got egg in a hole. It's an egg and toast. And he's got deviled eggs, which is a hard-boiled egg that has special ingredients that you put to make it a deviled egg. Remember quiche like that book the How to Feed Your Parents book. Look at that. We're making connections. One day, Bruce came across a recipe for hard-boiled goose eggs drizzled with honey salmon sauce. So he went out to get the ingredients. First, he caught a few salmon. Then he collected honey from a local beehive. He liked to support local businesses, you see. And last, he went to Mrs. Goose's nest to pay her a visit. Are these eggs free-range organic? He really cares about what he's cooking, his ingredients. At home, Bruce prepared the eggs for hard boiling. But the fire in his stove fizzled, so he went out to get more wood. When Bruce came back, he was met with an unwelcome surprise. So this is a surprise that Bruce does not want. He doesn't know it's coming, and he's not happy about it. I wonder what it is. Mama! Oh boy. Bruce became the victim of mistaken identity. These little duckies, the little goslings over here, think that Bruce is their mother. Oh boy. Let's see how this goes. Bruce wanted hard-boiled eggs, not goslings. He supposed he could settle for buttered goslings on toast, but for some reason, he lost his appetite. Bruce scooped up the little geese and stomped back to their nest, only to find Mrs. Goose had flown south early. Bruce left the goslings there anyways and went back home. Mama? Mama? But he was followed. Bruce was very stern and said things like, "Go away," and "I am not your mother," and also, "I liked you better when you were eggs." Well, that's not very nice, Bruce. Bruce could take it no longer and became extra grumpy with them. Roar! It didn't work. Goslings always follow their mother, and even if she is a he and he is a bear. They're even copying what he's doing by picking their feet up. Bruce was stuck with them. He tried to make the best of it. It was hard work. Look at him being a good mom, painting, carrying his babies around, cooking for them, even if they don't want to eat. He said, "Blech, ew, yuck." And they're all taking naps together. As the seasons passed, Bruce watched these pesky goslings grow older. So he says they went from annoying baby geese to stubborn teenage geese to boring adult geese. Then one fall afternoon, he saw other goose families flying south. Finally, he'd be rid of these geese, and he could take a long winter's nap. Remember, bears hibernate in the winter in their dens? They sleep because it's cold out. They fill up on yummy food. I learned about that in our animal study. Bruce explained migration. We learned about that, migration. When it's too cold for the animals, so they fly or they move to another part of the world to stay warm. But they didn't listen. They said, "We're not going to migrate. We're just going to put on our hats and our coats. We'll be perfectly fine." Bruce needed these geese to lead, so he got creative. Oh boy. I don't know how well this is going to work. Nothing worked. These geese would not leave Bruce. It says sigh, so he went. So Bruce decided to pack some bags and take his geese into town. They boarded a bus and migrated to Miami. Now, every winter, Bruce and his geese head south together. They laze about at a beach in tacky shirts, sipping ice-cold lemonade, while Bruce dreams of new recipes. Recipes that won't hatch. Mama? Uh-oh. Now this turtle thinks that the goose is its mother. Oh boy, I wonder what's going to happen there. The end. And that is Mother Bruce. Bruce had a very interesting way to solve his problem. So his problem was that his eggs hatched into geese and thought that he was their mother. Clearly he's not their mother. He's a bear. They're geese. Not even the same animal. But the babies didn't understand. So he tried his best to get them to leave. Nope, didn't work. Still not working. So he said, "You know what? I'm going to try to be their mother for now." He tried his best. And then he decided, all right, now that you're adults, maybe you can leave. This will be the end to my problem. And that didn't work at all. Nothing worked. So he said, "You know what? If you're not going to migrate, I guess I'll just have to go with you. And I'll migrate with you instead of hibernating." And that's how Bruce solved his problem. That's a pretty creative solution, Bruce. I like that book. All right, friends. I hope you liked that book, and I will see you back here later for another one, okay? Have a good day.